Have people broken agreements they had with you? Have people walked away from your life? Have you had a business relationship and engagements broken? Has your relationship with someone become unhealthy and there is a need for a breakup? These are many more questions troubling our mind when it's time to break up or when people walk away from us. You must understand that it is not a crime or a bad thing for people to walk away. When we are no longer seeing the same thing, when our focus and vision is not the same again, we can't walk together. One of us needs to walk away. When it is time for a step up or upgrade and the other is not willing, walking away is necessary. In this study, we would examine why people walk away, why you should not stay depressed or worried, and assurance that the next set of people are being sent to your life to lead you to the next phase and assignment. Not everybody is meant to walk the destiny path with us. God would always send helpers of destiny our way. Not everybody would walk with us to the end. Stop the worry. Stop being dejected that they walked away, broke the business deal, cheated you, and left. They have probably fulfilled their assignment in your life. They were probably meant to be with you for a short time. Their time is up. It's time for you to meet the new set of people to help you climb to the next level and enter the next phase. Growing up and going through school, we met friends at various levels, some of whom we can't even remember now or are in touch with. On life assignment, we have been given the assignment to fulfill by God. We are not to live life casually or take it for granted. God has a purpose for us which we are meant to do. Friends would come around to associate and relate with us, but we must not hold on to something too much. We must learn to move on when people leave. We must see it as a time to reflect, then change level, just like when we leave a city, change school, or move to a higher level or class in school. Don't continue troubling yourself or bending godly standards to take everyone back in again. It is time to go up higher. It is time to take a ride into the deep sea. It is time to take a longer ride. It is time to launch into the new phase. When Jesus was on earth, carrying out his assignment, there were times when some of his disciples left him when they couldn't take what he was teaching or saying again. Jesus didn't stop teaching or change. What he was meant to say to please them, he knew what he was meant to do, meant to teach and meant to reach. He knew his time was limited, and you can't stop the assignment to go begging friends who left for no good reason or cause. Those that stayed believed in him, and others came to join as the journey progressed. If Jesus can allow some of them to go and not be distracted or depressed, why then should you be depressed or lost or feeling lonely because someone or some people left you? If Jesus had turned aside from the mandate and started gathering friends or following after friends that left, he would have lost out in fulfilling the mandate, redemption of mankind. He would have spent time, energy, and resources on the wrong thing. And instead of saving the whole world, he would have only saved a few friends. When people don't believe in our vision, they walk away. When people don't see our worth again, they most times walk away. When people feel we are not relevant again, they walk away from us. When people feel they have gotten what they want and can do well on their own, they walk away from us. When an open source, marital, financial, we offer is no longer available for people, they walk away from us. You must not be troubled, worried, depressed, or lost. It was not them that created you. It wasn't them that gave you your purpose. It wasn't them that commissioned you on earth. It wasn't them that you are meant to look up to. You are expected to look up to Jesus, the author, finisher, and perfecter of our faith. The race is personal. Your judgment is personal. People around us are only expected to help us in better, but when they walk away, you are not to remain downcasted. You are not to look back or stop the assignment that has been handed to you, except if you were the one that caused or made them walk away for some of your bad behavior, attitude, conduct, or act. In that case, you can go to make them come back, because we need helpers in fulfilling heaven's mandate. But if they are unwilling to return to us, we shouldn't also feel worried or behave as if we have lost everything. Go back to seek for mercy. Be sure not to repeat the mistakes again, and God would bring a replacement to you again. The race must be won. God would send us people because men are God's method. Men are God's system here on earth. We are not an island. We can't build castles alone. We need people, we need friends, and we need a relationship. We must be very careful when relationships get toxic. We should be able to let people go so that God can replace them. Holding for too long on the wrong thing is limiting how far we can go in life. Luke 6, verse 26. Woe to you when all the people speak well of you and praise you, for their fathers used to treat the false prophets in the same way. One thing is sure, God would certainly bless you, and those that walked away from your life would look back and wonder. They would see what you have become and wish to come back. When misfortune befell Job, all friends, associates, and relations walked away from him. He was left alone. But the moment God restored his fortune, all those who deserted him came back. Oftentimes, people walk away when they don't get anything again from you. They were there because of what you were offering them, and are quick to walk away when those things stop to flow. Don't be troubled because they left. Instead, use the period to re-strategize, replan, reprogram, and get back to your feet stronger, more focused, and better equipped for the next phase. God brings people in our lives for a specific purpose. It is through men and relationships that we grow. It should be very clear to us that not all those we are in a relationship with would remain with us forever. Everybody has a role to play, and once that is achieved, holding some person down to remain in relationship with you would hinder you from getting to your next level. You would be blinded or unable to see the next man who is to facilitate your rising to the next level of influence, because you have refused to let go and move on. There is a common saying that we don't know what we have until we lose it. But it is also true that we don't know what we have been missing until it arrives. Make sure you value people who come into your life. Don't be the reason or cause of the breakup. Make yourself worthwhile so that when people leave, they would know they really lost someone, and heaven would be pleased that you made an impact in the lives of others and opened doors of connection quickly so that the next person necessary for your lifting locates you and you continue your destined journey. Adding value in the lives of others is important. The Bible tells us that iron sharpens iron, and that is what is also expected in a relationship. If you have been the only one sharpening your partner without being sharpened, and the person decided to leave, you have nothing to trouble yourself about. They left for the good reason, and God, who knows your heart, would replace them with someone who would truly value you and ensure to sharpen you as you sharpen them. Don't be found valueless. Don't be without skills. Don't be empty. Keep building and making inputs in yourself so that when destiny helpers, friends and associates come, they would find you worthy of their compassion, and when they go, you are better off and set to launch higher to the next level with the next relationship, and men God would send your way to replace those that have gone.